I'm Eric. Today I'd like to introduce an app I developed. Sweety, a proactive anti-scam app. Its Chinese name means scam exterminator. Why do I call it proactive? Usually, when we receive a scam message from someone we added online, once you realize it's a scam, you probably block and delete them. That saves the scammer time, so they can target more innocent people. That's why I developed this app, to waste the scammer's time without taking up any of ours. So, how does it work? Sweety supports Windows and Mac OS. Whenever your computer is idle, for example, while you're at work with your home computer idle, you can open Sweety and mark a contact as a scammer. When that person sends a message, Sweety takes over and replies. Here I'm using Mac OS. On Mac OS, we need to grant the app 3 permissions. First, open privacy and security. Then, find accessibility and add Sweety. Next is screen and system audio recording. Add Sweety there as well. Automation. When you open the app, macOS will ask for permission. Just click Allow. Remember, before opening Sweety, first open the desktop version of Line and leave it running on your desktop. Sweety can then check whether a scammer has sent a new message. Sweety opens the chat and replies automatically. Here, just click Open Dashboard. This takes you to the admin panel. The panel has several pages. This is the dashboard. It shows which contacts are currently active. In basic settings, besides Sweety's default AI, you can also choose ChatGPT. If you have an API key, enter it here along with the model name. Since this is only used for chatting, you don't need an especially powerful AI. Sweety's default works fine. You can set how often it checks for new messages. By default, the app checks every 10 seconds to see whether Line has a new message. If it does, Sweety opens it, then waits for a random amount of time because humans need time to type. Instant replies don't feel human. So here you can choose how long Sweety waits before replying. Finally, click Save. Next, let's choose who Sweety should reply to. When you add a scammer as a Line contact, first, open their profile and change their name. Use letters or numbers, or a combination of both. Don't use Chinese characters or special symbols, or Sweety may not recognize the contact. Here, we'll replace the original name with letters or a number. When you're done, close this window. I've already created an entry called Fraud 1. When creating an entry, enter the contact's name, then choose a persona. Each Each persona has some basic settings that we'll cover later. Choose an age and gender close to your own, because scammers may have learned your gender and approximate age from social media. So, choose something similar to yourself. Male and female personas can be different. There are basic and custom options. We'll cover those later. Once selected, click Create. If the scammer stops replying and leaves all your messages unread, maybe business was bad and their account got sold. You can then mark the contact as finished. Sweety ignores contacts on the finished list. If they suddenly return, you can reactivate them here and move them back to active. If they stay away, they probably won't return, so you can delete them. Next, let's look at persona editing. Sweety includes several basic personas. You'll find men and women across different age groups. You can also create a custom persona. Create a new persona here. Important: never enter real personal information. You may enter a personality and speaking style, but again, never use real personal information. If one of these personas resembles you, you can open it and add it to your custom personas. Then you can edit its details there. After editing a persona, you can assign it to a scammer. Remember to check this box. Sweety monitors only checked contacts. If none are checked, the count is 0 and nothing happens. Let's demonstrate it. This scammer has just sent a message. It's the contact I named Fraud 1. Click Start. Sweety takes over and opens the chat. It sends a screenshot of the conversation to the AI. The AI analyzes it and decides how to reply. The process takes roughly the delay you set, plus the AI response time. This feels close to real human typing speed. You can select multiple contacts at once. Sweety processes them one by one. It has finished replying, so let's stop it and see what it sent. It replied based on the scammer's message, keeping the scammer occupied. That's basically how it works. Normally, after opening Sweety, you can leave it alone and check the logs later. A scammer's time is extremely valuable. By wasting their time and raising their costs, we can reduce the chance that someone else becomes a victim. I hope you enjoy the app.